YouTube, what's up, baby? Back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're here to talk about Black Adam. First, I just want to say I'm sorry for my absence. It's been about 2 weeks since I posted a video. Just a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. Like I said on a previous video, I had switched jobs, so I'm working different time. I already have a daughter. I'm a single father at that. And then on top of that, I'm about to have another baby. So, yeah. But like I said, I will stay focused on this as much as I can. I'll do the videos as much as I can on here. I'll do the videos even at my job because, yeah, I found a little niche I can pull, do videos on my job. So I will eventually do that. I just gotta get back into the groove of things. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't lost my hunger or my drive to do videos, so it's nothing like that. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about Black Adam. Now, this is a movie that came out not too long ago. Was definitely interested in seeing this movie when it came out in the theaters, but I just never really did so. And it's crazy, man, because it's so many movies that I see like trailers. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, this looks good. I gotta go see it in the theaters. But in all actuality, man, it's like the fact that these movies are coming out like, 2 months after it's out in theaters or a month and a half, whatever it may be, depending on how good it is. Or even if it is good, it may be on VOD and I can just rent it, you know what I'm saying, watch it from the house. Um, the fact that they do that, you know, it almost makes me kind of just want to save my money, unless it's something that like I really, really have to see. Like I got no choice but to go see it in the theaters, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll go do that. But other than that, man, it kind of feels like, hey, let me just wait a little bit longer and then I'll cop the video. You feel? I'll cop the movie. That way, you know what I'm saying, instead of paying the $20 to see it one time, I can pay $20 and see it anytime I want to. You know what I'm saying? So that type of thought is what goes through my head. Um, for the reasons of why I don't watch certain movies at the theaters. Um, but that's not to knock anybody that goes to the theaters. Um, but yeah, so this movie I did not see in the theaters. Um, I ended up buying it, and it came out quicker than I had anticipated because it had just came out not too long ago, like literally. And then all of a sudden, I can already buy it. You know what I'm saying? So I copped it, I watched it, and now you get the review. All right, now if you've been to this channel before, you already know how we do it. We started off with the premise, 3 favorite scenes, the grade, and then we on to the next one, right? Again, so this is Black Adam. So the premise of this movie, I'll try to do it without spoiling too much, and then as I get further into the video, you guys are gonna run into spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie, I would suggest you just save this in your video archives and come back to watch it later. If you guys have seen the movie, then go ahead and enjoy. And if you haven't seen the movie and you just don't really care about like it being spoiled a little bit, you just feel like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna watch this either way it goes, like I do, then that's cool. So yeah. So anyways, we started off with a character named Teth Adam. All right, so it's not Black Adam, it's Teth Adam for right now. And we see that he is from it's like an ancient civilization, and they are ruled over by a king, and this king does not care for his people. He enslaves his people in order to look for like these little fragments. It's like a blue rock per se, but he's really trying to look for this crown. It's this crown that holds supernatural powers. Whoever puts it on their head will be able to be the champion of the underworld. You know what I'm saying? Like how Shazam is the champion of the wizards, and Black Adam is the champion of the wizards per se as well. Well, this crown allows whoever is wearing it to be the champion of the underworld. So the champion of like the demons, the devils, you know what I'm saying? The negative power, negative energy. So we see that story happen. We see that the king does actually get the crown, And we also see Black Adam's character come to destroy the king and take the crown and whatever it may be, right? So he does do that, but we don't get the full story of Teth Adam. We're getting what we were told, what was told and passed down through generations. We're not getting the full story of what Teth Adam really did that day. All right. So then we see sometime in the future. Here, let me pull out some of these people's names because I don't want to just be like, oh, he and she and da 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 da, unless I have to do that. So let's see. And even in those scenes, we do see how Teth Adam was granted the powers from the wizards to be their champion. And that little backstory in the beginning. Let me see. So Black Adam cast. Okay, so let's see what we can get real quick. So we have a character named Isis, and she is basically kind of like an archaeologist, whatever it may be, right? And she is helping these guys try to find this crown, the crown that we talk about in the beginning, the crown that makes you the champion of the underworld. All right, so they end up finding it, and we end up finding out that one of the people that works with Isis is a traitor. All right, so Isis has a son. Named Amon, and so this character that basically turned his back on Isis kidnaps Amon, and Isis, being that Isis was the one to free Black Adam from his tomb because he was entombed, we don't know why, but being that Isis is the one that frees him from his tomb, he ends up helping Isis to get back Amon and to go against the person that traded sides, turned his back on him. And then in the meantime, we're seeing that the way that Black Adam fights, or Teth Adam, however you want to say it, he fights with no mercy. He fights ruthlessly. So usually when you see hero movies, like, they don't kill people, but he does. He has no problem with doing it. He kills a lot of people in this movie, honestly. So they have I forgot what this team is called. The team is called, but they're basically like a knockoff version of the Justice League. You know what I'm saying? You got Hawkman, you got Atom Smasher, you got Cyclone, you got Dr. Fate, and I think that's it. So they end up trying to intervene in the situation that's taking place with this crown, and they're trying to get Black Adam to, kind of calm down. Like, okay, you're fighting for the good side, but what you're doing is not good. Like, we don't kill people, whatever it may be. So they try to bring him around to actually become like a real hero. Eventually, we find out the story of Teth Adam, and I don't want to delve into that too much because that's like really spoilerish. So let's just bypass that. So we really do delve into the story of Teth Adam and Black Adam. We do delve back into that and find out exactly what happened, rather than what was told. We end up finding out what exactly happened. Um, by the end of the movie, um, you know, Black Adam does kind of come around and he becomes like per se a good guy. Um, and then he ends up fighting against a big bad, which is the person that got the crown in the beginning that turned his back on he turned his back on ISIS. He ends up putting on a crown. We end up finding out that this dude is connected to the king that we found out got the crown in the beginning. That the king that enslaved his own people. This dude, his heritage runs back to that. So his bloodline is connected to that dude. So he would be the one to rock the crown and then be the underworld champion, right? So he does do that. He puts on the thing, and then he becomes super strong. So strong that the knockoff Justice League team cannot handle him by himself, and they have to get Black Adam's help in order to do so, to handle the guy. And they do. Black Adam fights the guy, defeats the guy, and that's basically it. Like I said, I didn't want to like delve too deep into the story. I didn't want to give every aspect of the story away because I still want people to be able to watch this and enjoy some stuff that they don't see coming their way. But yeah, that's basically the premise of the movie. I will say that there's a post-credit scene that made me very happy. Um, let's just say another caped hero comes down that is not from the planet Earth in order to tell Black Adam that, hey, like, look, you gotta calm it down a little bit, and if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get these fish real quick, cat. So that was basically the post-credit scene. Pretty dope scene. Definitely made me happy. Um, but for three of my favorite scenes, I gotta say, man, I have got to say the very beginning, like that we saw in the trailer, where ISIS releases Teth Adam or Black Adam from his tomb, and he fights all these soldiers, bro. That was a crazy scene. Like just to see this dude's power, and just him not really caring. Like I don't, I'm not here to make sure you alive. You feel me? Like I'm about to kill you. You know what I'm saying? You trying to do some bad stuff, I'm about to kill you. Like the way he just was murdering people, bro, like and just like it just looked like fatalities from Mortal Kombat. Like it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Um I really did enjoy that scene. So that'll be number one. Number two will probably be the fight between Doctor Fate and the uh, the Underworld champion, um, the dude that wears the crown at the end. That was pretty dope, and I really did like Doctor Fate. I was sad to see what happened, um, but I really do like Doctor Fate. He definitely reminds me of Doctor Strange. So it's like, I mean, even down to the powers. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the powers, like him, being like that mirror type world that Doctor Strange can do. Doctor Fate can kind of do the same thing. You feel me? And it's just like he can make multiple of himself. Like it just, I really felt like I was seeing the Doctor Strange in this movie, but it was Doctor Fate. And even though it kind of feels like a knockoff of Doctor Strange, if I'm not mistaken, I think Doctor Fate's character was before Doctor Strange. So it may be that we got a Doctor Strange before Doctor Fate in the movies, but in the comic books, if you want to go down to the real deal, I believe Doctor Fate was created before Doctor Strange. Um, but yeah, man, that was a dope scene, bro. Just Doctor Strange, he's not to be messed with. He's not to be messed with unless you got like godly powers. You're some otherworldly being. Do not mess with Doctor Strange when he puts that helmet on. When he puts the helmet on, bro, it's a awe. It's just like it's an amazing thing to witness. You know what I'm saying? But that would be my second favorite scene, Doctor Strange versus the big bad, like the little devil type guy, however you want to say. My third favorite scene would probably be, um, I can choose other things, but I just gotta say that post credit scene, man. That post credit scene, bro, it just really made the blood rush to my head, like for sure, bro. Like I just was like, what? Let's do this. And you really got the real person this time instead of just like you ain't got the, you know what I'm saying? Like, this may be giving away a little bit of something, but on Shazam, when they had the post credit scene on that one, you couldn't see his head. And this one, you see the whole body, bro. So I was like, yes, he's back. It's official. You know what I'm saying? This is possibly what Black Adam 2 is going to consist of, these two characters, maybe even three, you know what I'm saying? But um, it just really made me happy. And like I said, I'm not gonna delve too deep into that. If you've seen a post credit scene, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, then just look forward to that post credit scene, and you'll feel my anxiousness for a number Black Adam, for number two, for Black Adam 2. I definitely am looking forward to Black Adam 2. Now I know that this movie did not receive great praise. A lot of people said that this movie felt like it was old, being that it is, because The Rock has been trying to make this movie for 15 years. So a lot of the storyline, a lot of the ideas probably span across, that decade plus, you know what I'm saying, while waiting to make this movie. A lot of the stuff in here there was like slow motion scenes, which will remind you of like 300, which, at a certain time, that was a big thing. You feel me? A lot of the crazy action. You can see a lot of the history of superhero movies in this movie, plus what they kind of do now. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it just took everything and just threw it in here. You know what I'm saying? And I really enjoyed it myself. I enjoyed it, like just the way that I felt after watching the movie. I felt like there was a lot of action. I felt like the story was cool. Wasn't the best CGI all the time. Um, the acting was cool. Um, but like really, the only thing I can really knock it for was the best CGI all the time, especially at the end. The big bad, he's completely CGI, and you can definitely tell. Um, if that looked a little bit more crisp, I would say that this movie is really 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 good. But other than that, even with that not being super crisp, I really enjoy my time watching this movie. Like I would watch it again. I will watch it again. Um, and I really think that The Rock did a good job playing Black Adam. He's Black Adam for sure. There is no other Black Adam. You know what I'm saying? Just from this one movie, I can already tell that he like embodies Black Adam, bro. Or Black Adam embodies The Rock. You know what I'm saying? However you want to say it. Um, but yeah, for sure, man. So like I said, it didn't really do too good for the ratings, and other people's, opinions about it. Wasn't the best thing to be said about the movie. But for me, like I said, I don't go by other people's opinions. Majority of the time, I just kind of watch things for myself and grasp on my own opinion and share it with you guys. So for me, I really thought this movie was cool. Like I said, everything was fairly decent. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best superhero movie, but it definitely packs a punch, and you can feel it. You feel me? So the grade for this, oh, I'm sorry. And those are three of my favorite scenes. All right. So just the beginning scene of introducing with Black Adam when he fights against all the soldiers. Second scene being Doctor Fate versus the Big Bad. Third scene being that post credit scene. All right. Now for the grade for this, I'm gonna have to give it. Like I really did enjoy this movie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm really not gonna lie. Like there was little things that could have been tweaked, have been better, but like for me, man, this really was an awesome movie. So in my opinion, I'm gonna give this 8.5 out of 10. Definitely watchable, definitely rewatchable, definitely worth your time. Check it out if you guys haven't seen it. If you guys didn't get a chance to go see it in theaters just yet, hey, go to Vudu or whatever streaming services they have that you can buy movies. Cop it real quick or rent it real quick, whatever one, man. It's definitely worth your time, man. And then if you don't like it, you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like, this movie's gotten unfair handshake. You know what I'm saying, to grade it upon. So 8.5 out of 10 for me, bro. I can't wait for the next Black Adam movie. DC, you know, you guys are really doing it up, man. Keep it up, keep it going. Eventually, you guys are gonna be what Marvel is. And you know, as you can see, Marvel's kind of fading out a little bit. So unless they come back on a grind and really do things the right way, you guys are gonna be the next superhero stuff to take care of us as fans. You know what I'm saying? Rather than it being just uh, Marvel. You know what I'm saying? So keep it up. But yeah, bro, that's basically it for this video. If you guys saw the movie, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. What were some of your favorite scenes? Did you enjoy the movie? And are you looking for a Black Adam too? All right. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. As always, this is Q's Insight. I am Cali. Until next time.